Fúj a szél, de jó azért az idő.
Egy led, elsővel,
És akkor világít.
szószellel.
Uh-huh. Hú, de helyes.
Nem hoztam szemüveget, mi? Jellemző.
Nem. Addig nem tolatok. Csoda ötletek.
És akkor ezt...
Az ott nem jól van, Márti. Visszaigazítjuk.
Azt mondja, hogy örömkönycseppek. Vagy örömkönyv.
Ezek meg jégdarabkák.
Ice bitten?
Uh-huh.
Hej! Hej!
Hej!
Hej! És akkor így is lehet.
Szóljatok, ha nem szabad videózni.
Akkor szólni fog, nincs kiírva.
Na, de nekem hiába mondja, én nem tudom mit mond. Fog szólni közt.
Ha van egy kis szerencsénk, meg is nézhetjük, hogy dolgozik.
Igen?
Igen?
Hát igen. Már mondta, hogy csak nyugodtan menjünk be.
De marha jó.
Ja, azt köszönted meg?
Most itt.
Dolgozik már? Beindul?
Jag får komma in också och titta.
Ja, visst, vi kommer.
Ursäkta, gör det något om han tar foto eller filmar? Eller vill vi inte att han...
Han får inte filma.
Inte?
Nej, jag skojar.
Det är lugnt. Ja. Csinálhatom.
Tack.
Tack.
Itt egyre melegebb van.
Hát itt van benne a lőszkúlis, itt van neked édesség.
Jó. Ez itt az, hogy édesség?
Nem az, ami a tálban van.
Na de oda mi van írva?
Hova?
Ide.
Ja, az a lőszgúr, igen, az a... Én nem itt néztem, hanem az irányt néztem. Azt hittem, hogy oda filmezem.
Az se rossz, ez mi? Ez üvegtál.
A tálcaszerűség.
Még ilyet úgyse láttam. Uh-huh. Hát ebbe olvasztja az üveget.
Glasmassan ligger där inne då.
Ja, där nere? Ja, okej.
I den där brytaren.
Flytande. Ja.
Därför att man
És
måste
itt
kunna
van
se det
bent
om man ska jobba med.
Ja, ja.
az
Då är
üveg.
det ju det.
Blåser du också eller har du
Ja, visst,
annat?
ja.
Du gör det?
Vi får se.
Och då så fungerar
Kicsit meleg van
den
bent.
där princip de stänger med.
Ez minimum 1200 fok.
Är det pneumatiskt?
Då
Är det det som är
systemet tycker jag.
Ja, det
temperaturen?
Det här är i överdelen
Överdelen?
bara.
Och
Nederdelen är där
Aha.
borta.
Okej.
Det
Men
kommer till
visar det
11-15.
temperaturen eller?
Ja, det här är
Ja, märkta, va?
1087. Det är i överdelen nu efter dörren har varit öppen.
Ja.
Den måste vara ungefär 11.20.
Ez egy sima
Den är
villanykábel.
11.50 längst ner vid glaset.
Ja.
Ja, då är det varmt.
Ja, ja det är varmt.
Vad
Do
använder
you
du för
want him to
värme?
speak
Är det
English?
Yes.
Or do you, how do you want? Do you want him to speak English?
beszélnek angolul,
Direct.
hogy
Maybe.
Vagy-
It's,
No, it's okay.
friendly.
Swedish and-
Yes.
Yeah.
It's friendly.
Okay.
Så det finns den där oven, we got this oven,
Uh-huh.
and the other one is the cooler oven.
Aha.
The cooler oven is 475,
Yes, I see.
quite hot anyway.
Yeah.
So everything I do, I got to put inside just for the tension in the crystal.
Yeah, so it
So
cool down
we fall
slowly.
down, not stay there and then fall down.
It's how many time?
So everything I do today, I can take them out tomorrow morning.
Okay, so
Aha.
Yes, just for the cooling process.
Yes. Ez itt a hűtőkemence. Ez mit mondott holnap?
holnap.
Jó.
Igen.
Dricka dig.
Nej men det är bra, tack så mycket. Vi har precis fikat. Så...
Fikat han behöver.
Ja, han behöver det är inte...
I alla fall.
Oxide metal.
Aha,
Jaha.
aha.
Metalloxid.
So this is like soccer.
Yeah.
That is
What
the same
metal?
type of crystal.
What metal?
So for example, we got iron. Iron gives the green
Yes.
color.
Aha.
And okay, for me, I'm glass blower. So if I take, I got one kind of green.
Aha.
But the other one, they work with color, for example.
Yes.
So they got 15 different green.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 50.
Yeah. So for me, it's easy to buy these parts
Yes.
and I can combine it.
Yeah.
Like this one, I mix. Yeah, I make a white
mix
mix
it,
of
yes.
already made. And it's a little bigger.
Aha. Yes.
So when I use the color like this, I still got the possibility to get clear.
Aha.
So we do something that we got both color and clear.
Clear.
Yeah. Tehát színes átlátszó.
Igen.
And years ago.
Up to 2011.
Quite new one.
It's a wet.
It goes newspaper.
So this is very important
Mhm.
because I do everything by hand, but it's not true. I don't touch.
Yes, of
So I got
Of
to have
course.
this in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Ez a kamera simán be fog írni ettől. Mármint a látványilag. Csak nagy fehér folt lesz. Vagy így. Le is sötétített, hiszen nem fölállni. Aha.
It's a good place winter time.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like to be at work in winter time.
But in this place is always winter.
No, it's so
Do you like winter also? Or?
no problem with winter. I go to work. Now I go back to heat the crystal again, just that the color can melt with the first.
Yes.
Aha.
Is it electric heating?
Yes.
Inside?
Of course.
Before I got a gas.
Yes.
Really?
That is too expensive with
Yeah,
gas.
it's better.
Yeah.
It's expensive with electricity too.
Yeah.
But be careful, look at this.
Fújás jön. Oh,
It's
very
expensive
nice.
with electricity, but gas is more expensive.
Messzebb kell mennem. Itt útba is vagyok, meg nem tudok semmit. It will be a mushroom.
my lamp.
Your
Ah,
yeah.
That's
No, it's
sweet.
like
Figurehead mushroom.
that's a very interesting question, just because, like I say, I work with all technique, so I build. So I'm going to take more glass,
Aha.
become bigger. Otherwise, I can take big directly and go to shape and
Yeah.
blow there. So
Uh-huh.
it's not challenge, you know. Now I got to see, got to survive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it wood? This-
Yes, got to be wet all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now we got the new thing. Got to look if it's not open there.
Egy kicsit fújunk rajta. Nagyszerű.
Now I got to go back because we got the old one. The temperature.
It's
Uh,
a big difference.
yes.
Yes. Reheating.
But normally it's 2 or 3 people working in one piece.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I have
My-
seen
myself-
in Småland, you know,
Yeah.
glass briquettes.
I didn't like it. I want to do everything myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything.
Over there it's an industry.
És lett belőle egy szép nagy gömb.
Do you have to blow very hard or
No.
no?
De akkor csak kis üveggel kezd, és később lesz belőle sok. Meg nagy.
Glasmassan inne i ugnen, det har du flytande hela
Ja,
tiden,
precis.
dygnet runt.
Ja.
Ez egy másik lesz. Aha. First of all, just a small one. Oh.
Also a risky moment.
Yeah, and destroy all.
Yes, when you come back there,
Aha.
if it's a bit too cold and the heat there, you get the shock, so
Yeah.
you crack.
Ja.
So to blow glass this old way, you need to like a little adrenaline.
Yes, yes, I'm the wife. Yes, they like it. Yes, yes, yes. It's like that, but it keeps. He likes the work, you know. He never gets tired of it. All the time, challenging, very creative. So he likes this type of work.
Nem sokat látható.
It's got to be a little bit difficult.
Ja. One more bit glass.
You can't get closer than this anyway. If you don't burn yourself.
Yes.
Have you also learned it? No.
No. He's trying to teach me now that we work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More, but it will take a long time. I make
But you
the
don't really.
necklaces, the droplets, the
Want
tears of joy, we call them. Those I
Yes.
do make with this furnace. It's very difficult.
Takes time.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
very hot.
Practice.
And also patience, and I don't know if I have it.
I think it's necessary.
Yes.
That's patient.
Patience. To try not give up all the time.
Never give up. Never. Oh!
There it is.
It's ready?
Did it?
Ah,
Very nice.
it's ready.
And this is the old style. Long time ago, there was no like machines for cutting, and maybe he said this cutting, sewing, polishing, all this. That's why the glass blower had to finish like this and turn it around and finish it off. So when he does that at the end, then it's complete.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a complete product.
It's nice.
It's very
So,
interesting.
see, this is
Very nice.
thing.
the way I work.
Yeah.
Like I
Uh-huh.
said before, it's a choice. Just people can feel too in the product. Otherwise, when you start to get a bigger, more effectivity, it become more stable. And then but when you're later, for example, everything I do, I can some newsletter. This I make it. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can even remember specific carafes. You know, I like the
Yeah.
color in this one. Yeah, even I can
Yeah.
remember really special things.
It's like this because he's living for this
Yes.
Yeah.
work.
Yes, yes. Yes. You have to be a glass fanatic to. Yeah. Yes. So, and the fun thing is that he can work with it until, you know, old age, as long as he can, and he can still be challenged, develop, do new things
Yes.
all the time. Because it takes such a long time to learn it, you can never, during a whole lifetime, learn it really.
Yes.
You can get one thing that you do, or you can get a special technique you use. In this case, he uses the old technique, so he works on the old technique and develops like this. There's certain people who work only with one technique of glass blowing, very specific, like the growl technique, for example. You make one layer, you put it in the furnace. Next day you build on it. You make like 3D effect inside. It's very old, but it takes so long time to learn.
Yes,
So
yes.
maybe this is what you do and become an expert in this thing, you know. So it's very giving. It's like all handicrafts, all real handicrafts. You can always develop and do new things for yourself as an artist.
Yes.
All
yes,
the time,
yes.
because it's
It's
time.
hectic.
It's time craving.
Yes,
It takes
yes.
time and everything. Yeah. I think it's.
I think you dream by this at the night.
You are dreaming. and
Dreaming.
Sometimes, perhaps.
Sleeping.
When you're sleeping, is dreaming by this.
So every time I dream I'm playing in Tickle Rock.
Yeah.
That's happened sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
wake
Thank
up,
you very
I
much.
get an idea.
Yes.
Because the glass pieces will stay on the metal.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
So for example, if it was outside,
Mm-hmm.
so you can it.
Right.
It must go in there, the finished
Yes,
product.
yes.
Otherwise, it also explodes like that.
Okay.
This is the next piece.
And when you are thirsty,
No, I did bring you drink. Yep.
The next step. Ooh. And then inside the
Exactly. 2 layers of glass. The spiral in color, and then clear crystal on top.
oh, Glas Hytta. It will be the ghost. Igen. But we don't know what will be that.
Yes. Yes, I know. I think I know. Sometimes he surprises me.
Yes,
Also.
yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Glas Hytta.
Ooh, wow, crazy this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Még egy kicsit nyújtunk.
I really like the green in there, yeah. Ooh. This is the tough stuff to learn. When you need to heat up, sometimes it heats up to cool down, and all this kind of strange thing. Depends on how the glass is how much also he works on it with the metal.
Das ser du sich. Ja. I. Bang!
You like this one, huh? I like it too.
It's a man thing.
Yes. Oh.
Gamla mjölkkantor.
Ja, de är bäst.
Ja.
Ja. Det är det enda som funkar. De är smala upp till så det inte hoppar upp. Det är perfekt.
Ez lesz a talpa.
En väldigt stilig ljungdaling.
Ah. És most megy a hűtőbe.
So this one was not blown, just messing. So you see, it's a lot of combination with this ground.
Yeah.
Aha.
Basic
Alla
tools, very basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the simplest tools, if you use only the simplest tools, it takes the more, how do you say, you need to be better as
Yeah.
an artist to be able to make something out of the simplest tools. There's like if you're working in a big glass studio, you have very much more equipment.
Yeah.
You have a special place to leave your product, which is like, it's called pipsnurrare. So when you saw with the craft, he left it on the bench, didn't he? And then he came here to get the handle, for example.
Yeah.
In a big glass studio, you never leave it like that. You leave it on something else which turns to keep it
Yeah.
centered.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he waits some extra seconds to make sure it keeps the shape, so it doesn't
Yeah.
go. So he waits, and which means he gets more risk of breaking, because maybe 5 seconds extra he has to wait, and then he comes to get his piece, for example. And there's kind of like air pistols to cool down. He uses his cold, wet newspaper to cool down. All kinds of little things and big things too.
Yeah, but here is the ground. It's
Basic.
Aha.
For example, I think when I work like this, if I go to a place where we got, it's like an artist who gonna paint with 3 colors only. So you get a limitation all the time. And suddenly you got 12 colors. Yeah, wow! The other way, some people who work with glass say, I would like to work, but I cannot.
There's nothing here.
Where is the tools?
Yes, where are the tools? What are you working with?
How did you start with this work? Where comes your interest of
Now you
this
become
kind of
little.
literature? Yeah.
Aha.
Got a vase at home that my parents get when they get married. So it was there before I born.
Yeah.
So when I become 5, 6, 7,
Hmm.
don't touch.
I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really big and
Uh-huh.
heavy color with clear. I start to
Yeah, thinking
Oh.
about how.
the color.
How can you-
Yeah. You start just stay clear on the side there. Oh, why is stronger there? Blah, blah. So I start to think.
Uh-huh.
Then we got the balls.
Marbles.
Yes.
Mhm.
Play.
Like to play.
Yeah.
Wait. Come on, play. Wait. I wonder how you put this thing in there. Come on, play. So I start like this and
So
Mhm.
wondering.
you let your fantasy work
Yes.
as well.
But like I said, with the old technique like that, I was working in a place and then I see a man who was sometime do things, some what? What's up, man? Oh no, nothing. Why you do that?
Doing.
And, like I explained before, he teach me this thing the old way.
Mhm.
It was from Ungarn. Like
Hungary, Ungen. Yeah.
Yeah, Hungary. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. But my father is shows me as my brother and me.
Yeah.
How can we drop the glass drop in the water, and then we
Oh, yeah.
put up
Yeah.
this glass drop and
Break it.
break the nail.
like that.
Yeah.
You like these things that
Yeah.
make noise, huh?
Yes.
It's like they used to do it to scare people in the glass studio. Actually, they make these drops
Yes.
because then when you break them, they just really explode. And,
Yes, really.
and-
Noisy.
Noisy, yes. And I think once there was a customer, and he was very rude. Big man. He was very like this in the glass studio. It was very.
Also, I think it was a chemist.
I don't know what it was, but anyway, you scared him properly. They did a joke on him in the glass studio. Like,
Oh, come on!
no heart attack now.
My heart is.
From this day, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, we had to talk about it afterwards. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
Dangerous.
Bad idea.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.